Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Classic. While I was out doing my typical grinding, I actually came across another beached sea creature. This one was far to the south. And this turns in back to Gwyneth, who we've been working with the whole time we've been in Darkshore to kind of unravel the mystery of why these creatures are washing up dead and rotted. But we've done a lot of her main quest. I don't know if this is going to chain, but we'll see. Another discovery for us to research. Well done. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus. Please accept a small honorarium in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study. Okay, so it's a little bit of experience and some silver. That's fine. The buzz box, we know where that is, so we're going to be heading north. We're going to go up here to the buzz box, and we also have the Tower of Athalaxx, so we can do some quest at. And what else do we have? Plagued Lands, that's the Thistlebear. So we can do this, which has no trackable. That's going to be completed back to the south. The Restore Relics. Now this is orange, but this is also to the northeast. So let's just head northeast and we'll just make this our first objective, since we've ran into that before by the bridge. So one thing we had noticed while we were fighting around the Twilight's Glaive was that we were kind of underpowered for those mobs. Not surprisingly, we had another rank of Heroic Strike to train at our class trainer, so we are now using Heroic Strike rank 3, which is going to deal significantly more damage. We've also leveled up our alchemy some, so we now have minor potions of rejuvenation. I'll open our alchemy list for you guys. We can make lesser healing potions, and we do have a few of them. These are going to restore 140 to 180. The minor rejuvenation is only going to restore 90 to 150. So it's better than the lesser potion, or the minor potion we were using before, but not as good as the full-on lesser healing potion. But we were able to make more of them because of the materials needed. So we have a bunch of those now, and they should help. As far as our other skills, we have Herbalism up to 108 now. First Aid is at 61, so we've been working on that. And we have quite a few heavy linen bandages. So we're primarily using those now. I don't think I'll be using the lesser bandages. And we'll just take those off of our hotbar. We also need Strider meat for a cooking quest. We have one. It's a green quest. And I have killed Striders, but the meat doesn't seem to always drop, so. And these guys run fast. As you'll see, we're going to pull a bear here, so. Oh, we didn't because we're higher level. That was just luck. Had we been at level with this bird, it would have pulled us to this bear and he would have aggroed. So. I do want this silver leaf, though. Even though it doesn't level up our herbalism anymore, we're still using Silverleaf to level up our alchemy, so you do have to go back and farm in areas that are no longer leveling your gathering skill to continue with your main profession. It just takes a little bit of time. Not too much time. I think I only spend about an hour a day, maybe a little less, just grinding on monsters and herbing in the various areas around here. I've also went back to Teldrassil, and I've gotten lower level herbs from there mostly when I was looking for Silverleaf. Alright, and if I remember correctly, the buzz box was up here somewhere by this bridge. We had come across it a few episodes ago while we were up this way working on the Cliff Spring River quest. Ah, here it is. So this is for the Moonstalker Fangs. The buzzbox suddenly leaps into action, and you can hear the distinct sounds of teeth being ground to dust coming from within. "Show you made it! That's excellent news. Show, why don't you move along? Oh, unless you want another job." I don't know why they're talking like that. It's possible that these guys got into some booze at some point. I don't know. I think that was the prior quest. Let's see. What are we doing next? Grizzled scalps from grizzled thistlebears. Well, we've definitely killed enough thistlebears. Oh, a 6-slot bag. Well, I don't really need that, but it looks cool. And alcoholic beverages, of course. Whoever's leaving these quests here, these guys were sloshed. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'll kill more than enough bears to get that done. I'm sure this place is thick with bears. And so we can do a couple of things. Let's just go investigate the Tower of Athalaxx over here. Since we do have a quest there, and we'll kill a couple things on the way and see if maybe we can finish some of these quests up. We also have some new equipment you might have noticed. We're using a Barbed Club of Strength that I got from the auction house, level 14, plus 2 strength. And we're using a Bard's Buckler of Strength, plus 2 strength, level 11 shield. Both these were on the auction house for somewhere between 12 and 20 silver, so I didn't spend very much. Very reasonable price, and I have to say that's the great thing about the economy in the game right now is things are selling for reasonable prices. It makes it a good proposition to kind of use the auction house both for selling and for buying equipment because nothing is outrageous. Nobody has 1,000,000 gold, you know.
Greetings.
It'll be a long time before anybody has gold in excess like that to spend 20 or 100 gold on a leveling item, you know. And then you compare that to the economy in the current game, which is just broke AF. Let's see, the Tower of Athalaxx. A group of warlocks has taken up residence around the inside of the tower. I would have returned to Aberdeen to report to Alyssa earlier, but I was afraid that I might miss something while I was away. Dahlgren suspects such a company might be gathering at the tower, but did not know why. A few scraps of parchment that the warlocks carry have found their way to my hands, but I need more to complete the puzzle. I warn you not to venture into the tower, however. The warlocks there are much more powerful, so we need to collect pieces of paper off these guys for him to piece these clues together. And he doesn't want us to go into the tower. We'll see how that goes. I'm assuming we're going to go in there at some point. We'll see how much more powerful they are. Darkstrand Fanatics. It's possible someone has just cleared these guys out. And we're not supposed to go into the tower. Ooh, hi. Hello. Let's see if we could... If I can get over to these other players, maybe we can get a group going. Although they might already be in a group. I'd like to be in a group here just because with the respawns, I don't want to get jumped by like 12 of them. Look how close these guys are together. Oh, we got an invite. Alright, perfect. This will be a little safer for us. It isn't exactly ideal, I guess, because we're looking for a looted item. But if the respawn rate kicks up, that could be at least safer for us. Or we could go into the tower. Maybe they want to go into the tower, I don't know. Oh, we don't have line of sight. We're really carrying our weight right away. That's how it's done. 4 on 1. Alright, what's in here? Let's just go have a look. I need to know. Well, right away, that's pretty damn impressive. Oh, God, they weren't kidding. Well, damn. I don't know if we could really take this on. Oh, when an NPC tells you in Classic that you are not to go into a tower that the enemies are substantially more powerful than you, they freaking mean it. Question mark, question mark. So, I don't know if I remember exactly, but it's probably at least 10 levels above us. Because they're not elites. They're just really high level. Okay, let's release, and we'll do our run of shame back to our bodies. It was fun though. It's really interesting to see things like that where, you know, he told us don't go in there, and we're thinking, yeah, right, there's 4 of us, let's go in there. And we just all died, so very cool. So I guess we better focus on the guys outside, eh? Oh, they've already started. Let's try to keep our distance. This should be okay. We'll bandage back up. And we might want to get some potions rolling. We also have Elixir of Minor Fortitude now, which is going to give us some strength, and we can stack it with everything else, so. I feel like a Witcher with all these elixirs going on us. I think that's really cool. I'm really enjoying the alchemy, even though it's probably not giving us a huge benefit. I feel like it still matters. War and Parchment, we need that. That's our quest item. We are full of junk, guys. I was in Aberdeen. You saw me there, and I didn't even sell. I thought I'd already done it. Alright, well, we have a spot for the item we need. And we have these shoulders we're going to equip because we have nothing on in our shoulder spot, and so now we are wearing leather shoulders, guys. Welcome to Classic. And we're going to wear them because, like I said, who knows when we're going to get another pair of shoulders at level 15. That's when they start basically appearing, but I remember I didn't get shoulders till level 20 on some of my characters in vanilla. We could probably make ourselves more useful by pulling different monsters. Enemies, sorry. And it's hard to tell in the group, but we are putting out a little bit more damage now with our higher level of Heroic Strike and our new mace. I wonder if somebody left is a healer. We have a hunter and a hunter. No. No heals will be incoming today. And we need to make sure that we're looting everything that they killed over here. Otherwise our quest items could be just sitting on bodies. Ooh, some wool cloth. We need that to start coming in. Well, a little lower on health than I'd prefer to be. We can't let ourselves get carried away because before we know it, we'll find ourselves alone again out here once everyone has their quest item. Let's heal up. I don't see any unlooted bodies, but this guy is rather far away. Well, he may in fact be turning in the quest. We only have one, so we're not doing too great. I kind of got into the group expecting we would be able to go into that tower a little bit and that it would just be a little bit dangerous. So, Now that that's not happening, I wonder if we just want to do this solo so we ensure that we get more drops. This is a dangerous area, but I think if we're careful, we could be okay. Like, we know we're not going in. Oh, there's another one. Cool. And it looks like we can get right near the tower. We literally just can't go inside and go up the stairs. Which we won't do again. And these satyrs are for that other quest. We have the... Let's see, I'm not going to try to butcher the name again. Mathistra Relics, I believe, is to the north of us. So we're going to stay up here. I want to pull this lady. And tuck ourselves away over here. Maybe that way we'll be a little safer. I was lower on health than I wanted to be. Oh, did we pull two? Oh, shit. How did we pull him? Okay, now we're in trouble. How did we pull that other guy? Maybe there are satyr a lot closer than I had thought. We might be able to outrange her as long as we don't run into any more mobs. Although I could probably fight her at this point. Let's see if we can get her down. I don't want to lose my potions from dying. This guy's not going to help us. Well, that's embarrassing. I should have kept running, I guess. I think it's important when you decide to engage in combat to kind of assume that 20% of your white swings are going to miss. That was the tactical calculation that I made when I thought that there was a chance we could take that mob out. I didn't count for just, you know, basically all around sucking. But you kind of have to. Otherwise, you get to do the run of shame. Don't see anybody else around. And it's really impactful on us because we waste mats when we die because we're trying to keep potions going to give us an advantage. But we lose that advantage as soon as we die. And now we're back to basically being blow for blow with these guys. We're getting some buffs from somewhere, and I really appreciate that. Druid must be around. Thorns, I can definitely use that. That's going to help us out a lot. I don't see where our help is coming from, though. Perhaps over here. No, that's a paladin. There's our druid friend. Alright, let's be a little more careful. He says, and then gets stabbed in the back. Where did you come from? The key in this area might be to not group up, but to kind of stay with other people. And split the mobs so you don't get overwhelmed. And check hills and geography features. Lest you get surprise attacked.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Could be useful to get Thunderclap going on the melee guys. It costs so much rage that we barely ever use it. Hello there.
Not enough rage.
Very rude of you. Very rude.
I can't do that.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, this strategy is not working either. It must just be respawns, right? They're respawning behind us? It's pretty unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. At least we didn't potion up that time. Alright, we'll hide out here in our little crevasse and see if we can eat our food without being stabbed in the back of the head. That's usually what makes it a good meal for me. Any meal where I don't get stabbed. We've aggroed you, so that probably means we were about to aggro like 3 more if experience is going to tell the tale. Way too late to try to parry, try to block that one. 20% chance to heal enemy target on hit. 20% chance to heal enemy target on hit. Holy crap! Curse of Mending. Curse of Mending. We need Curse of Mending. We need to be able to cast Curse of Mending so that they have a 20% chance to heal us when they hit. That's pretty damn cool. I like that curse. I mean, not when it's used against us. Hell no, but it's a really cool 3 minutes it goes on. That's crazy.
Inventory is full.
Oh, I love it. A 3-minute curse that's just gonna screw you. You're about to get the killing blow and then they hit you and heal themselves. That's probably great. Oh wait, did we get our last one? No. But we're not tracking it anymore. That's so weird. Oh, okay. For a moment I didn't realize it was a druid. I thought that person was just fighting a random bear. Would have been pretty odd. I guess there aren't any of these... Should I help this guy? Oh, he's good. Oh, that's the person who gave us our buffs that we then immediately lost by getting killed. Okay, look at this respawn rate. It's got to be through the roof right now. I think overall there's a lot of people in the zone. I just don't see a lot of people up here. Not enough to warrant respawns popping that quickly, I wouldn't think. There, I just saw her health bar go up a little bit from this great curse that we have. I know I'm gonna regret this,
I can't use that item yet.
but I feel naked without our potion buffs.
I can't drink anymore yet.
I just like seeing all the colors up here, to be honest. I'm gonna take care of you before I try to loot that. A lot of missing going on. Oh, yay. This is the best area I've ever been in. Oh, good. We have some help. Thank gosh. Okay. We're done here. Let's get the hell out. We're all done here. This turns in probably over at the road. Yeah, do you need help? I guess I should have checked. They're okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, they're okay. We might not be if we pull anything, but they're fine. They're gonna be fine. Let's get this turned in.
How may I help?
Many thanks. This should shed some light on this warlock's gathering. The Cult of the Dark Strand. I have never heard of this group before. Having no knowledge of their history, it is all but impossible to say what their plans must be. There is no more time to delay. Warning must be delivered to Delgrin immediately. We could do that. My master, Delgrin the Purifier, is a paladin who has graciously offered his assistance in defending our forest from the forces of the demons and undead. He has taught me much about the holy light and the art of battle. Delgrin must know of this cult's operations immediately. You will find him far to the south of here, at Maestra's Post in Ashenvale Forest. Another Ashenvale breadcrumb. Be swift. I fear the Dark Strand's power grows with every passing hour.
Farewell.
It said threat, not power. My mind preemptively decided to make a rhyme. And then it never stopped rhyming. Okay. We have this. We don't want to do it yet, I don't think. We have these quests that go to Ashenvale that are yellow. Which is curious. Where is this other buzz box supposed to be? Far south down the road. It shouldn't be hard to find. Just to the side, near a fence. I think I hit it in some bushes. Yes. Okay, so it's south. It could be anywhere. It could literally be anywhere from south. That's not very helpful. Anything else we need to do up here before we head back down? I don't think so, but I feel like maybe this? Off the coast of Darkshore to our north are 2 wrecked ships. I feel like they could be anywhere, but they might be somewhere over here. Let's just head to the shore and we'll have a look. If we can take care of this while we're up here, I'd rather do that. At the same time, we are precariously lacking any inventory space at all. And so the idea of making space for 2 more quest items is not very savory. Less savory would be being right by our objective and then heading all the way south just to have to head back out here though, so it's like picking the lesser of 2 evils at this point. We're either going to add a lot of runtime or we're going to screw our inventory over. I don't see any ships down here. This is pretty far north. Let's head back west and a little bit south and see if we see any ships. They could be all the way north, way past our field of view though. And nothing is pinging for locations, so. I mean, we see debris that could have come from ships. But I thought somewhere we had seen much more distinct half-broken vessels in the water. But I don't know where it was. It very well could have been while I was running around up here. I just don't think so. I haven't spent a lot of time up in this area at all past the bridge. There's an armor crate. That's cool. What gray item is not going to fit into my inventory in this thing?
I need to get closer.
About that, let's get rid of this. That's probably just going to immediately go right on the ground as well. We don't need a gray canvas belt. Okay. I could fish there, I guess. I won't subject you guys to that. Okay, look at this up here. This has got to be some kind of wrecked ship, right? Look at all this crap we're coming across. Candles, lamps, all kinds of junk. Let's go see. This is another beach sea turtle we haven't clicked on. I mean, not surprisingly, you can't even tell it's a clickable. Look at, so this is not a ship. This is a giant sea turtle with some kind of riding apparatus strapped to it. That's a cool find, even if it's not what we're looking for. Let's clear some of these guys. Oh, yikes. He netted us and ran. That's like the worst of everything you could do. It's a good thing they're a little bit lower level than us. I'm gonna have to pull this guy, aren't I? Let's just do it instead of aggroing him on accident. Look at that huge sword he's got. This guy is a true Murloc warrior. He's rocking the two-hander. I didn't even know they could do that. Pretty cool. God. Oh no! Epic miss! It's good to have rend on them at the end. I don't think I need to. Do I need this? No, not a quest item. Let's click on this guy.
It's too far away.
More sea turtle remains lie beached along the coastline. This particular set has an abandoned carriage attached to the turtle's shell. Perhaps this creature was driven to the shoreline by unknown beings, rather than beaching itself as some of the other remains suggested. Gramus murlocs now make the remains of this creature their home, feasting off of the carrion. In the carriage you find a box with strange markings on it. Perhaps Gwynethil in Aberdeen can make sense of it. Okay, so now we're talking about driven in by strange beings. Like what? Like Naga? What would ride a giant sea turtle? All I can think of is Naga. And still no sign of our boat. So, oh yeah, well look at this. That looks like a mast of a ship and not a turtle. But at this point, it could be anything. Let's go find out. Well, we've definitely got some boats over here. We've also got murlocs. Some of them are under the decks. That makes me a little nervous. Because if there are enemies under the decks, then they probably want us to go under there. I don't want two murlocs. I don't want two murlocs fighting me underwater. This is going to be fun. Oh good, we got a healer. It just gets better. He's gonna keep healing this guy. I was kind of hoping he'd only use it once, but apparently he's just gonna keep using it. He'd probably, yeah, he has basically infinite mana. Maybe he'll run away and pull like 8 more? I don't know. Either way, let's see. See what happens. I think the one is still around here somewhere. Let's go ahead and bandage up since no one is currently attacking us. Regardless of whether he's alive. Yeah, look. He definitely managed to at least pull one other guy. I don't know. I'm surprised that we're alive, so there's that. And you can't eat in the water. That's the really bogus thing about this. And the mob density here is that, firstly, I don't know if the item we need is here. Secondly, I just don't have a way to heal. I see a way we can get into this ship over here. I think we're going to go investigate that first. I see some other people over here, and that kind of gives me hope that maybe they've cleared out the area of murlocs for us. And that if we're fast, maybe we could scout the interior of the ship for items and then get the heck out. I don't like underwater quests, and I really don't like underwater zones. We've been subjected to a couple of those in the history of WoW. So yeah, underwater has never been my favorite to this day. I don't like underwater stuff. There wasn't a hole in the side of the ship. I'm going to have to go down a long way. And we're probably going to drown down here, like, honestly, if I'm being honest. We're probably going to drown. Okay, we can get out over here. I'm not seeing any... oh, look at that. Okay, well. We know what the game is now. You can barely see down here, which is interesting. Inventory's full. It's the best time for our inventory to be full. Because we're going to die down here. It's the best time. But as we die, at least we know that we got the item that we needed. I know when I'm gonna die, guys. I wasn't kidding when I said we were gonna die. Alright, here's boat number 2 that we have to search in for the other item. I'm assuming. Oh, look at that, there it is. And I'm hopeful that we can just get the heck out of here. Let's get some room going in our bag so we don't have a problem here. There we go, and let's get out. If we can find a way out. There we go, there's a window. I came in from somewhere. Okay. Up we go. And then we are likely going to just hearth it. That sounds like a great idea. It sounds like a great idea to just get out of the water. We've got our items. Let's go back to Aberdeen and empty our bags. And everyone will be a lot happier. My OCD will not be, like, teetering on the edge of, you know, insanity, not being able to pick up any items.
Ishnu Allah.
And then realizing that I don't have a lot of stuff that I actually want to get rid of. A lot of it is crafting stuff that we need. What am I going to sell here? Okay, great. Let's sell these. This is getting bad. Our inventory is getting bad. Let's just say that. Maybe we'll turn in some quest and that will empty out some quest items. That's really the only hope we have of ever having backspace.
Elune be with you.
It's a pleasure to see you again. We are making great strides. Strides? With a D, perhaps? In uncovering the mystery of why majestic sea creatures beach themselves on the Darkshore coastline, but with every question answered, 2 more are raised, it seems. Well, here's a box of questions for you. I have heard of the kinds of carriages found on the back of the turtle you found. Those I do believe are Naga carriages, used both in battle and in transportation of their supplies to the land. The markings on the box you found are of the Naga. This would explain their invasive presence in far northern Darkshore. So we were right, it is Naga. Still doesn't chain into anything else for us, unfortunately. This goes somewhere in Aberdeen. This turns in, I think it was a dwarf, wasn't it? This goes to Ajara. Ooh, this goes to Ashenvale, this goes to Ashenvale. Low level for that, and that's far to the south. And then the buzz box is also far to the south. So we might be rounding out some things in the south here pretty soon, it seems.
What can I get for you today?
The captains of those ships were good night elves, and they deserve a better fate than they were given. Perhaps tending to their personal effects will be the best way to put their spirits to rest. You've done us here in Aberdeen a great service, lad. We'll make sure that their effects are properly taken care of. As for you, please have this. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, those are an upgrade. No stats on them, but 20 more armor.
See you soon.
And we got level 17. Alright, those are our new gloves. Very cool. As for our talent points, we have maxed out our improved charge here. We're going to go over into protection. And we're going to grab 5 points in shield specialization. So we'll have an increased chance to block attacks by 5% at the end of it all. And we'll have what I think is going to be a 100% chance to generate a rage when a block occurs by the time we max this out. So let's just go ahead and start putting some points into that. And let's have a look around. Oh, look at that. There's a quest to pick up over there. Anything in here? Nothing new in here, but we do have this quest over here that has turned yellow for us. So let's go see what this dwarf wants.
Well met.
The Absent-Minded Prospector. What a great honor it was when Master Grey Whisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Remtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Remtravel's great discoveries, but the prospector was rather, oblivious to his surroundings. We had uncovered evidence of a great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. Remtravel never seemed to notice. I ran back to Aberdeen for help. Please travel south and see if the prospector is okay.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Travel south. That's super specific of you. Did she mention a location? That plague land's just turned green. we need to do this. That's what we missed up north. We have to find the northern Furbolg camp and put something in their food. And then Lost Master, oh, that's not it. Absent-Minded Prospector is still orange. So we're going to be headed back north. We'll round this one out. We'll probably just take care of that and cut in any interesting bits that happen. And of course, the quests turn in. And everything else might be to the south besides the Blackwood Corrupted. Where does this turn in? In Ashenville. Okay, and so let's take a little break here. When we come back, we'll just be quickly finishing up the Blackwood Corrupted, seeing if it changes, and then some of these are still orange. I don't know if that means we can go to Ashenvale and then circle back, but we will check into it and figure that out next time. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I really appreciate the support. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like, and if you want to see more WoW Classic content, go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you again real soon. Take care and wish me luck.